Hello, my name is Jordan Warba. I'm a data analyst student at in Europe United, data analyst intern rather. What I'll be going over today is my Capstone 2. It's a business analysis with Python. And for this, I analyzed Emporium sales data from Colorado and Florida to identify revenue trends, customer behaviors, product performance, and marketing opportunities. So, first we'll go into the data preparation. So what I did was I imported some libraries, the standard libraries, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Pandas, and then I loaded all of the data in a readable way. This way I can, once I start working on them, they're more consistent with what I have. So that's what I did. I loaded them in and I did some data cleaning. So I removed duplicates, standardized formats, converted data fields, and merged the data into a single data set called complete data. Going into what the first two questions were about, my first analysis focused on territory performance. So I looked at Colorado approximately generating 6.4 million in revenue compared to Florida's 3.9 million. And then technology and accessories was the top category in both territories. I used a line chart because I wanted to show revenue spikes, especially during the holiday season. That's why I show the monthly revenue as well. So that's going into what our next question is, which is talking more about what the store performance was, and you can see this line chart trending upward. So I was able to look at how they did and look what month the stores did their best. So I was able to formulate a sort of hypothesis off of that, which led me into the store performance insights. So for store performance, I ranked by revenue. Denver was the highest performing store overall, generating approximately 900,000 in revenue. Colorado contained two of the top three performing stores, although Florida does have several stores in that top 10 ranking, which was noticeable. With that information about the store's performance and the territory and the revenue analysis, I generated a hypothesis saying that stores perform best during holiday seasons. If you look on this chart, it does see noticeable spikes, especially in Florida during the holiday season. There is a trend upward, and there's a very big spike, especially during 2025 for both Colorado and Florida. So that was essentially proving that that hypothesis is correct. Then we went into customer insight. Excuse me. I then compare rewards customers and non-rewards customers because only 10.4% of transactions were associates with rewards members. So I realized that a small group of repeat rewards customers contribute a lot of total sales revenue in Colorado. The top customer spent over 7,000 in Florida and in Colorado, and then in Florida multiple customers spent over 4,000. These findings suggest that loyalty program members play an important role in overall revenue performance, and customer retention strategy should be one of the largest focuses as a result of that. Next, I went into what is the final analysis is talking about product performance. For product performance, I used a horizontal bar chart because it makes category comparisons easy to understand. And then technology and accessories generated over 3.9 million in revenue, which was the strongest category by a very wide margin. Below is where I show all my marketing recommendations. This is also where you see my charts, and it shows the holiday spike as well. On GitHub, you will see this entire Jupyter Notebook. And if you have Jupyter Notebook installed, you will also be able to run these cells. They all run perfectly, and you'll be able to take a look at this information. Now, the dashboard codes are also helpful just so that I could pull some more of the information that I would need out and then put that into a dashboard. I colored it because it makes it more professional when I want it to connect with the actual presentation, which we will be getting into now. So I'm actually very happy to show this because it really shows the amount of effort I put into looking at Emporium's analysis. So I'll briefly cover the project overview, and data preparation, key sales insights, customer and product analysis, my dashboard, and finally my marketing recommendations. That's why I didn't touch on it in the actual Jupyter notebook because it is here in a very concise way. So I wanted to go over it that way. So product overview. We have project goal, analyze sales performance, customer purchasing behavior, product trends to identify marketing opportunities for Emporium. That is our goal. Tools used, Python of course, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Jupyter Notebook. Data sets that were used, customer list, product categories, product and store details, as well as store sales. Territories analyzed was Colorado and Florida. That is what was assigned to me. So for data cleaning and preparation, before analysis, the data needed to be cleaned and interrogated. This way I could accurately analyze it. So I removed duplicates, checked for missing values, standardized format. This was able to allow me to create revenue trends, customer insights, and product performance report, which is this. So now Colorado outperformed Florida in total revenue, generating 6.4 million compared to Florida's 3.9 million. Now Colorado does have 18 stores and Florida has 11. Colorado's average store revenue was 359,000 while Florida's was 360,000. The top store revenue for Colorado was 900,000 and the top for Florida was 623,000. And then tech and accessories was the top. So we have a couple key findings. Colorado generated 6.4 million while Florida was 3.9 million. The top stores generated, and then both territories experienced significant revenue spikes during holiday shopping periods, indicating strong seasonal demand. And there you can see the territory map as well. So monthly revenue insight. Looking at revenue trends over time, both territories show consistent growth from 2022 through 2025. The most significant spikes occurred during the holiday shopping season. Again, particularly in October through December, and that's consistent through all three, my mistake, all three of the years from 2022 to 2025. This suggests that the seasonal demand plays a major role in driving revenue and support the need for earlier holiday marketing campaigns, which I touch more on when I talk more about my marketing recommendations. So, store performance insight. When ranking stores by revenue, Denver was the top performing store overall, holding two in the top seven that I put here. It has two of them. Colorado contained two out of the top three. Florida remained competitive with multiple high performing locations, but Colorado generated strong overall territory performance by a quite large margin, although Florida is very consistent. So Florida is able to remain competitive there. Transaction and product insights. Technology and accessories was the dominant product category, generating more than 31 million in revenue. Lower performing categories like stationery and supplies, books and art supplies, which is very interesting considering Emporium is a bookstore as well as selling other things. That is interesting. I would even consider it concerning. But this creates an opportunity to use promotions, bundles, and reward incentives to increase sales in those categories. Next, we have customer insights. Customer analysis revealed that only 10.4% of transactions were tied to rewards members. Interestingly, rewards customers and non-rewards customers spent almost the same amount per transaction, around $133 for non-rewards customers, and then for rewards customers, my pardon, and then 131 for non-rewards customers. So this suggests that the biggest opportunity is not increasing spending per purchase, but increasing reward program participation. Going into our dashboard, it shows us what our rewards participation is. Some of the insights that we get is that revenue trended upward across both territories with a major holiday season spike. Colorado led territory performance while Florida still showed strong transaction value. And technology and accessories was the top revenue category, creating a clear seasonal promotion opportunity with its highlights of revenue for 45 million more and more than 347,000 transactions. Going next, we will talk finally about what the marketing recommendations are. So based on the analysis, I recommend focusing on four areas. Number one, promote technology and accessories before holiday shopping periods. Second, expand rewards enrollment to improve customer retention. And third, use customer data to drive high value shoppers with personalized offers. And then finally, support lower performing categories through promotions, bundles, and rewards incentives. For holiday promotion strategy, we want to see increased seasonal revenue. For the rewards program, improved customer retention. Customer retention focus, leading into that, increase repeat purchases, and then lower category support that diversifies revenue sources. So, to conclude, the analysis showed that Colorado led overall revenue performance. Technology and accessories dominated sales. Holiday periods generated the strongest revenue growth, and the rewards program presents a significant opportunity for expansion. By focusing marketing efforts in these areas, Emporium can improve both customer retention and future revenue growth. Thank you. I'm happy to answer any questions. Please give me a email, check my GitHub, hit me on LinkedIn, anywhere. I would be very happy to respond. Um, Reach out. That has been my presentation. Take care. Bye bye.